Shalom Aleichem, Rabbi Isai. Welcome to another amazing episode in Ayid in the West. Yitzchak Grossman from Casa Grande, Arizona. Sach reached out to me that it's been a while since we get up some message. They want to hear more constant information. In Sach reached out to me, been a guy to Lakefront, Okeechobee. So, the reason why Siganim Abyssal Langir is number one, because I do try to give my messages mit nachhinein. And when it came to the topic of Lakefront, so there was a couple of things. Just give me 1 minute. Let's light this up. We'll be right back. Okay. So, been a guy to Lakefront. Nach a sibbe was is gonna be a bissel länger, weil in Ayid in the West, in this channel, in Zulun geben only accurate information, amazing information. We're not being paid. We have no agenda. We have one agenda: help mention and ausmofen. So, gewollt geben 100% accurate information, and to beginnen met a bissel Zeit to find out the right information, because ich habe gemeint I had it figured out. I'm a simple guy, very positive guy, and it looked simple. Investors, we got bowing a plots. It's gonna be amazing. And off the general chat for Vesis Darton, you probably saw it was back and forth about it, and I started doing a little more information. And I got some interesting things, was chanish gewist. But I do want to make a disclaimer, as for Davis Minor, we're going to hear something not good. And I'm waiting for that. So let me tell you, do off a Yid in the West on this channel, you're not going to hear anything negative from me. When a guy, any yishuv, wegen Rosmufen, because it's an agenda. To promoten Menschen sollen Rosmufen. So, what I will say is this, so we make the research, and ich will sehr stark die Platz als ausarbeiten. Why is that? Very simple. Because it's right now, it's out there. Jeder redt schon von dem. And Klal Yisrael cannot afford noch a Platz, was geht sich nicht ausarbeiten. Although, I will make a disclaimer. Wenn ich sage, noch ein Platz, was geht sich nicht ausarbeiten. Du Menschen, was meinen, that not one place worked out so far. And I totally disagree with that. And there's someone on the general chat that says it a lot. And the truth is that there's a different way to measure success than to come to Arosmufen. We're used to looking at numbers. We're measuring success with numbers. But the truth is, sorry about that. But the truth is, it has nothing to do with numbers. Like this person mentioned, as es du a minion, and to do a moisid, and to geit the Platz, it's a success. The thing is, when es kommt herauszumufen, ins alle weißen, ins kommen von, I'd say majority in New York, Brooklyn, upstate, we got so spoiled, as it's gewohnt, to certain standards, that right now, that became normal. Okay, kannst du mich nicht zustellen this? You're not a success. That's so wrong. Because we're in a situation where right now, New York's a failure, a disaster, with what's happening there, with the housing. And medaf epestin. So we have to go back a little bit in time and gedenken, wie solche Sachen fangen sich an, wie soll man baut, a yeshiv. So if you ask me, there's places out there that are successful, very successful. But there were those that came and are gone. Ze existieren nicht. Wegen dem ist wichtig that we shouldn't have any more of those. If a Platz kommt and advertises and gets out there, the word gets out there, it's a boat etwas, I want it to succeed. So, ins gehen nicht reden anything not good about Lakefront. I did get a lot of good information. I did get some interesting pieces of information. Ich habe es ja gewollt mehr like bring on the channel someone that opposed the idea, but they all told me the same thing. We don't want to get out there in public and oppose the idea. In although they did not hold of the idea. I personally do hold of the idea. So I'm just going to talk about was is wichtig when es kommt zu Yishuv. And if the Lakefront Askunim are on this video watching, it might be good to hear. Well, right now what we know is mainly housing. Housing, reasons guys out of it in phase 1, phase 2. Me personally, being part of a new yeshiv for 4 years now. So when you're not in it, before you come, you look at it from ein Weg, and then when you're in it and doing it, you kickst the von der andere Weg. So I will mention, when it comes to a new yeshiv, whoever's looking into it, don't just look at housing. Housing is not everything, although it's a big part of it, and that's probably the main attraction that's going to have a person want to open up and kicking in the Zach. But I wouldn't even say that's the number one priority. Ich wollte gesagt, the erste Sache is leadership. Aruv. Who's going to be running it? Who is the person? Who is the Das Teure? Das ist ein sehr klar. Sehr wichtig, das ist so ein klar calling the shots. Moistus. Moistus is sehr wichtig, heranzukicken. Me personally, when I was looking into yeshivim that were going to open, it was not easy for me because I don't know anything about the moistus yet. Try to get as much information that you could. And when a situation will come up, because situations will come up. Take my word, I promise you, situations will come up. And it's not a bad thing that situations come up. Baruch Hashem. It's a Yidden, it's alle haben Dias, it's haben opinions, it's mining it, it's willing the best. It's coming from a certain standard, and certain people measure according to Visa Kimin, and that's what they want to see. It's all nice and dandy. Issues come up, and Baruch Hashem, I would say a successful yeshiv is someone that has worked out how we're going to deal with the issues when they arise. Because if someone is telling you we got effing in a yeshiv, and it's going to be issue-free, challenges-free, I would say don't even look into this yeshiv, because it's ain't happening. That means they're not prepared for for the reality. I hope you're enjoying this episode. Ich will nehmen ein paar Sekunden to introduce myself. My name is Yitzchak Grossman, also known as a Yid in the West. Ein junger Mann, was gewohnt in der Stadt. Ich bin gewollt rauszumoving. Sie gewinnt viel mit Schwierigkeiten. Baruch Hashem, I overcame those obstacles and ich habe gemacht den Move zu Casa Grande, Arizona. Ich habe gesehen, was hat getan von mir in meinem Leben. Since then, bin ich auf einer Mission zu helfen, wie sach mehr Menschen ich kenne. Please subscribe to the channel, share mit wem du kennst. Und der Philips ist nicht eine Guy für dich, but die weißt von anderen, was ist ja eine Guy für sei. Have them join our channel, or you can message me privately at 646-598-8203. Remember, it's your life and it's your choice. Enjoy. Now, some of you are saying, I'm in it. issues come up, so then lamach bleiben in New York, where there's no issues. Let me tell you, Ingeman. You bist in Dimyon to think that there's no issues where you are right now. It's just that you bist ziegewohnt zu dem, and there's so much different distractions that you don't even chap what you're dealing with. And by the way, majority are dealing with the issue of housing. As die wohnst nicht normal, that's a big issue. And this someone's trying to look at and it comes up on the general chat also. Making sure as man hat a hose zu wohnen mit a chuvas das, that's a ikir. That's a ikir in life. It's not, you know, I need this, I need that, I need this and that, but ich wohne wie a, ich weiß nicht was, in a one-bedroom apartment, Kinder, cap of cap. Das heißt noch nicht gewohnt. The first thing is, ich darf wohnen. I have to make sure ich bin a normaler Mensch. The next thing is, you start looking into everything else. So when I go to Lakefront, I like what I'm seeing. It looks good. I wish them hatzlacha. I really want to see that place working out. I hope it will. Menschen fragen mich if I feel like it's going to take away, let's say, Casa Grande or a similar type of yeshivim. I personally don't think so. Ich meine, it's catering to a different type of crowd. Ich meine, to move out, you got to be an action. You got to be an action to move out, to move away from was man ziege meint. Ferish in the Teure. I habe gesagt, lech lechu, na artzechu, medadechu. And if I could add, I was starting to gesucht for Avruam, via guide. And that was a big nesoyim for him. One of the biggest. I could say someone that was lots charos in a yeshiv, it's almost very similar to I weiß nicht where he's going. Because we don't know how it's going to work out. Nor, mit Aftin was the richtige Sache, was der Eibischte will für mich. Der Eibischte schickt mich heran, Guy, Tias, I'm doing the right thing, and mit der Tfille, auf jede Step. Water. So, such a yeshiv of Casa Grande and similar ones, they got to be an action to do it. Lakefront style is, we understand the fear of the Nachshon. We're going to eliminate all the fears. Like that, everybody, we're going to cater to, let's call it the Hamoinam. Nice. Could be. It has never worked yet. I mean, I don't know if it was ever done. But it's a nice idea. And I wish them luck. Like one person pointed out, to cater and say, listen, you're not going to be a Nachshon at all, that's a dimyan. You're going to have to still be a Nachshon, even though it's like we're catering alle ziegestellt, alles gesamt ziegestellt. Still going to have to be somewhat of a Nachshon. So I still think that those Nachshonim are looking into Casa Grande and other places, and they're going to come, and they're not going to want to gamble on the future of how the moises are going to look, or how the leadership is going to pan out, who the neighbors will be, what type, and all that. And they're still going to do their move. One thing's for sure, the ikir is, as yede yeshiv should be a success. And again, a lot of them are already. Don't measure numbers. Don't say it's 2 years and nothing happened in 3 years. First of all, the fact that you say nothing happened, what does nothing mean? It happened, number one. Number two, what's 2 and 3 years? Go back to the episode I had with the Zemizeh show, where I interviewed the broker from the Blumenberg, the Blumen Grove. And that's right next to Monroe. We're 8 years in, and now we're seeing like some where it's growing naturally, slowly, but still slowly. And also 8 years, not bad. Not bad. Sachen nehmen Zeit. Sachen nehmen Zeit. Be patient. So, once again, ich will es ausarbeiten. I wish them best of luck. I hope Menschen gehen sich aufsein and actually get out there and be a Nachshon and do the move. And ins alle wollen sehen. That every single Yishuv soll sich ausarbeiten and we should finally get out there and be able to live mit der Chuvas Hadas. Und dienen der Eibischte, wie sie darf zusammen, lernen besser, davenen besser, für eine jüdische Mischproch, wie sie darf zusammen. Thank you so much for listening. See you on the next episode.